Hello, my name is Lynn Webb. I'm a small business entrepreneur and I'm a teacher and educator. I used to own a business, a professional accounting business, for over 10 years. And in those 10 years, we saw hundreds of clients, and I spent most of my time educating small business entrepreneurs. One thing was crystal clear, that the small guys really didn't have a lot of resources to pay less tax, to give their business a boost, to really understand what it was like to have more profit. And for those business guys that didn't figure it out, they did pay more tax and they did have more issues, and it was confusing. And the one reason why a lot of us go into business is to pay less tax, is to make more money. And the opposite was happening. People go into business, but it feels like you're spinning your wheels and just never kind of getting out of that rut. Well, I created a course. Actually, I wrote a book, and the book is called Business for Newbies. And the Business for Newbies was a great tool, and I was giving it away to entrepreneurs, but you know what? They weren't reading it. The information in the book is good. It was solid. It's based upon over 20 years of experience and tons of education around the financial world and running a business, but it was dreadfully boring, and it was hard to read, and how could you translate that anyway? So we wrote this book, and it gave it out, and people loved it, but they actually just didn't use it. So I decided to create this course called Business for Newbies, where we take all the same information and we make it a little bit more interactive for you, so it's easier to understand and easier to absorb, and I give you lots and lots of visual examples about how things apply. So if you're a small business entrepreneur and you want to understand things like, what's the business structure, and what does it mean to be incorporated, and why would you want to be, and who's Canada Revenue Agency anyway, and why do they take all your hard-earned money, and what's the difference between an employee and a subcontractor, and when can you pay them like that? Or what about a bookkeeper, an accountant, and how do you hire them? How do you use write-offs, and how does that affect your business to pay less tax? And if you want to go even more complicated, we can get into the personal tax, and we do, and we talk about your money and how you take your money out of the company to pay less tax and what the right decisions are there. We go through it all. It's a very good, well-rounded course for the average solopreneur or small entrepreneur. We put it in real terms just for you. So if this is what you're looking for, real Canadian answers, because you look on the internet and lots of times you don't know if that material's Canadian, everything we do is Canadian content for that level of business. Business for Newbies has what you're looking for. If you are the person that wants to slowly take it in and absorb everything, that's for you. But if you're also the very busy person who just really needs good information fast and you want to know exactly what the answer is, when you want it, and how you get it, we're also for you. So the course is actually designed so that the person who wants to learn it step by step, they can do that, or the person that really just needs information really fast, you can also do that as well. So we've designed it for both, because we know that there's both types of entrepreneurs out there. So I invite you to join me for Business for Newbies and put some learning underneath your belt. Make it another skill that you have as an entrepreneur. Learn the business side of your business, the financial, the tax, and the back-end stuff, so you pay less tax and, quite frankly, put a little bit more money in your pocket and stop sending it away. So I'll wait, and I'll see you at Business for Newbies. We'll see you soon. Take care.